Less than a month ago, the humanitarian task force was given the objective from the International Support Group for Syria to open access to 18 besieged areas and even much bigger, hard-to-reach areas. In the 4 weeks since then, we've had the following progress. 10 areas have been reached by UN and partners, several of them with multiple convoys. UNRWA has had progress in reaching people from Yarmouk, and World Food Programme is systematically working to overcome all of the obstacles to be able to do airdrops to Deir es-Sur. Through this, we have been or will be able to reach a clear majority of besieged areas, and we believe a clear majority of people in besieged areas soon. The bad news is that we still have not reached 6 important besieged areas, including Daraya and Douma. That is the task that was given to members of the task force, homework as we call it in the task force. We need to have permits, we need to have security guarantees to be able to go also to those places covering all of the 18 besieged areas. We have also made progress on procedures. Procedures are too cumbersome, it takes too long time, we spend too much time on asking for permission to go to places where we're not then able to go. April next month will be the month of new procedures. We believe by then we will have a more rational, speedier, easier system that will enable us to overcome this very black stain on the conscience of Syria and of the international community, namely that people starve in besieged areas and hard-to-reach areas, while humanitarian workers have supplies that can reach them and are prevented from reaching women, children, other civilians in great need. We also have this tremendous plan now to go to the other areas through the cessation of hostilities period, and Yaqub El-Hillo, the humanitarian coordinator, will talk about that.
Thank you, Jan. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you greetings from Syria, from Damascus, where the cessation of hostilities, now reaching 2 weeks, ruptured with violations and with incidents, but still holding. And it's making a direct impact on the lives of millions of Syrians inside the country. So let's keep the focus on that, but also let's work together to ensure that it is not only extended for 2 weeks or 2 months, for it to stay and to stick. Building on what Jan has said, looking at the horizon between now and the end of April, we are aiming to reach 870,000 people in hard-to-reach areas, but also the specific locations in besieged areas that we have so far not been able to reach. Douma, Zamalka, Arbin, East Harasta, this is in East Ghouta, and also Deir ez-Zor. But we are working on all of these, and the hope is that in the next few days, with the help of members of the task force, we will be able to complete deliveries and reach to the thousands of people trapped in these places. But beyond that, we have over 600,000 people to reach between now and the end of April. That is in northern rural Homs, that is Rastan, Talbisa, El-Hula, Termala, this is in northern rural Homs, but also in northern western rural Aleppo, as well as the eastern part of Aleppo. In the east part of Aleppo, we have no less than 300,000 people who are increasingly becoming under what is a partial siege, although it is not totally besieged, in addition to thousands of people in Afrin, in Urim, and in Big Urim. This is the plan and the horizon. What we are talking about is still thousands of people tens of thousands of people, maybe hundreds of thousands of people. But let's not forget, this is my last point, since the beginning of this crisis, the United Nations and our partners have been hard at work, delivering every day to millions of Syrians in the country, and that continues. So the momentum that has come as a result of the outcome of Munich, the work of the task force, is creating additional space for us to do more and to do better, particularly with regards to people in hard-to-reach areas and besieged areas, but we should not really be focusing only on that. Let's remember there is a bigger picture where millions of people are reached every month with food, with medical supplies, with winter support, with shelter support, with education support, water and sanitation and protection, and so on and so forth. Thank you very much.